Hey folks, let's make a bouquet. I'll show you what I do. First we got to get some water from your outdoor faucet or kitchen sink. And I know the time of day isn't exactly right for a bouquet, but we're doing it anyway. Get you a nice size vase, about like that right there. Next thing, add you a splash of peroxide, just a splash in the water. About like that right there. Okay, then we're going to go out and cut some flowers. Okay, I know it's a little windy, and I hope that this microphone, the back microphone, in the media mod on the GoPro is doing a halfway decent job of blocking some of the wind. So the last bouquet my wife made, and we kind of take turns. And I'm not using the same thing she used. I don't really know what I'm going to use until I get out here and start looking around. Like she used these gladiolas. I'm not going to use them. Although we still have a few left. There's a few pretty daylilies left too. And let's see, maybe, I don't know if I want to use that one or not. Here comes the wind. So maybe I'll stay away from daylilies. They're about done. Zinnias last forever in a bouquet. So let's start with some zinnias. And they're doing great over here. Long stemmed, and they're perfect. So if y'all can see here what I'm doing, I just cut right in there for now. And then what I do next, I'll take it to the jar and see how and I know I'm murdering it. See if I want it to get in there however far. Sometimes I will measure the jar from the bottom of the jar and then wipe off there. But I think that's about the height that I want it out of the vase. Let's get rid of those leaves. There's one, and I'll just get a handful. I just took that over there so y'all could see how I doed it. And this is a floppy one. This is a floppy one too. Let's use these. Zinnia leaves are easy to peel off. I mean, you don't have to use the snippers. But we'll use these two here and get them in some water real quick. Because like I mentioned, it's a bad time to be cutting your bouquet this time of day. And I think I actually want them to be down in there a little bit further. Maybe right there. Yeah, that's looking better. And it's got too many leaves on it. Trying to rush, because I know them are going to flop over like they're doing already. So we'll get a few more zinnias. This big, pretty yellow one right here. And how about an orange one? And I like this one. Very subjective. Very subjective getting your zinnias. Leave a few for the bees to flounder about on, pollinate. I like that big orange. I've already got an orange one. Okay, we'll get these in the vase. I think it's pronounced vase across the big pond. Oop, kind of bent that one down, but that's okay. Get them off of there, put that one in. Leave the leaves on that one. What do you think? How's that looking? And what else are we going to use? Let's see here. We could use some black-eyed Susans. There's plenty of these. And they're just going crazy here. Good thing about this is you cut one and you get 100 off of it. And this may not be how the professional horticulturals people do it, but this is how TC Conner does it. It's all subjective. Here comes another wind. I don't think the little ones will. Oh, they might look okay down there at the very, kind of get them down in there at the, so they sit lower. It might be a nice little touch to have them sitting a little bit lower. Sorry about that. And here's one that's, we're gonna make him sit up because he's cuter. All right, let's kind of jiggle them around. Let's continue on with, what shall we say we get next? Let's see. Here's a sunflower. Yeah. Ooh, that's a pretty zinnia right there. I like that zinnia. We're gonna snatch you up. Yeah, I like that color. Ain't that pretty? Milky white. We'll put you in here. Ooh, pretty, looking pretty. Zucchini. There's a zucchini almost ready. I came over here to get some sunflowers and seen that zinnia. There's a red zinnia there too that's pretty. Oh my goodness, look at the pretty sunflowers. I see one down in here, but that's not very, well, if we get, I'm sorry, the camera's being covered up by the, if we get one, I want a longer stem sunflower, but I'm not seeing a one with the longer stem. These are, I don't know if that's going to work. Maybe this one. And I'm whacking that, a bunch of that off. Oh, I dropped it, but it's fine. Oh, it's pretty. Pretty bright yellow sunflower. Look at that. Let's get him down there a little bit lower. What do you think? I don't want him up at, that might be about right there. He's looking out that way. Some Irish eyes, Rudbeckia. Oh, we'll get a couple of these. They're pretty. Yeah, man. Irish eyes, Rudbeckia. It's going to be heavy on the yellow, but that's all right. As I mentioned, it being subjective, so that's fine. What else are we going to get? It's looking good, filling out nicely. Maybe another sunflower or two. Spotting another pretty zinnia down there. Our tomatoes here, this oxheart tomato plant isn't, I don't know, it's not doing too good. Well, I like to have that whole big thing, sunflower, that great big sunflower right there. But it's got so many blooms on it, to get as much as I want, it's gonna cut off the blooms. Here we go, here's one. This will work. Sorry, bee. Go find another sunflower. Maybe I get to leave this little one right there. Leave it down in here. Do I need to cut some more of that off? Yeah, it's a little bit too tall. That should do nicely. Oh yeah. Ain't she looking pretty? Yeah, she's looking pretty. So, what else do we need? Oh, we need some more, we need a little bit deeper color, and I know where we're gonna go next. So, I think we're done here at this spot in the garden. Let's go to my section of the flower beds, and I get to do with these whatever I want to, and these are echinacea, and we're gonna load up with some echinacea here. All right, but first I got to find a place to put my bouquet down, and I'm gonna have to make some adjustments with some height in there. We'll put it down there for now. Get some echinaceas, but there's bees all over it. I gotta watch. I'll get bit. Oh, let's get this one, and maybe I want ones that are kind of new, opening up, like you. You're not going to be tall enough. You're already leaning down, and you're about spent. Let's get you in some water. And let's get you in here. And look at, they are so cool looking, aren't they? Just the coolest looking flower. And believe it or not, folks, this all came from like 2 plants we planted out last fall. And they just, the seeds dropped, and this is what happens. And we don't care. Don't care at all. Man, they're just so pretty. And they're so cool, so neat looking. And the seed heads too. The birds, they're great for the birds. So we just leave them here. I don't ever cut these back. Try not to. Anyway, sorry, bee. I'm disturbing the bees on here. Oh, let me see. This one looks pretty. I'll get hit. Get this in there. This is a shorter one here, but we don't care. We'll get down in there with the short one, and maybe leave this one a little tall. We'll leave the leaf on it there, like so. That's looking pretty. Maybe a couple more. Purple coneflower, echinacea, which is really supposed to be good for sore throat. It's in the herb family of plants, believe it or not. I mean, I don't, we have echinacea tablets in there, and they do help, but my son, he says they don't help. He's tried them, and he says they don't help. That's a neat looking one. I think 'tis. Okay, what else we got, folks? Probably running out of time. I don't know if these phlox here, this purplish phlox, I don't know how they, I don't think they last very long in bouquets. It is wild phlox. Oh my, I see. We have here bee balm. Yes, ma'am. We're gonna do some bee balm right now. Absolutely. Sit you down for a minute. Let's get some bee balm. There's another neat looking plant. And we're just gonna make you all stand out head and shoulders above the other stuff. How about a great big one here? Like this. And I will more than likely cut this down some. There we go. Big log truck going by. And let's see here with a bee balm. That's this one right here. And then we're going to be done with our bouquet and be all done with it. I'm not going to do anything else. Oh, there we go. It ain't she pretty? I think it is. I think it is. Thank y'all for watching me do the bouquet. And if you have any questions about anything that I did or didn't do, let me know in a comment and I'll try to find an answer if I don't know it. Although I don't know what kind of a question you'd have, because getting a bouquet is simple. Get you some, you don't even have to have fancy snippers like this. Get you a pair of scissors out of the kitchen junk drawer and just start cutting some flowers. Do I need another sunflower? I've got that one there and that one over here. I think one more sunflower is needed. You know, groups of 3s and groups of 5s to make it more aesthetically pleasing. And then we will be done. I like this one here. Man, is that pretty. My wife's gonna get mad when I cut all that off. She may, but she'll get over it because she likes bouquets too. Look at that. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. And then we are gonna be done, folks, because we're running out of room here. And we're gonna let the leaves of that one sit right in there like that. Now then, we'll see if she likes that when she gets home. I do. Again, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.